Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel and a brand new video. You guys have probably seen already in my last video that by the time you're watching this should already be up. But if you knew before the video because you have seen the TikToks, then that's great. Hey, I love you all. Anyway, this is it. It looks a lot better when I've straightened it and things, but nature touched it today and it looks kind of rubbish. I'm out on a bit of a walk. I've been to see my friend, so I wanted to give you all a quick hair update, explain to you all what happened, because you guys who have seen on TikTok that I had my hair cut, but you don't know the full story yet. So I guess we should just get straight to the story. So right at the very beginning, for those who know will know, but for those who don't know, it took me a long time to get a haircut. And if you want to know why it took so long and why I hadn't had one until last week, well, there is a video and the link will be in the description. I'm not going over it again because I don't feel I need to. I said enough in that video, which I'm not going to repeat. So if you want to see it, the link will be in the description. And it's quite lengthy. I haven't seen it in a while, so. But for those of you who do know what was going on, the update is I went to the hairdressers that my mum goes to, and her hairdresser said there's a couple of bits that are still stuck that we can't get out, and she's one of those that she could have cut the things out, but she was too proud, like she wasn't gonna do that, and she was I'm so sorry. I'm not sure she was sorry. I don't know. So I was quite upset because, you know, I did a load of work on my hair to get told no again, which didn't make me feel good at all. But her hairdresser did explain to me that I need to do some more treatment on it, so I did. So obviously it was a small hairdresser's, really small, tight space, so my mum had to wait outside. So I went out and I was nearly crying at this point. I know, don't get emotional, it's only hair, but I'm very hair proud, and I got told no about them cutting it again, and they mentioned it loud in front of people again. So I was quite upset. So my mum had to get some things in the shop, so I waited in the car. Or did I go in with her? I can't remember. Or did she even go in the shop? No, we parked in a car park of a supermarket because the actual car park for the hairdressers was full, so she didn't need to go in. So we went to a local shop by hers and got some more treatment, and I went home with her. I said, just come round mine and go through with the treatment and make sure it's all clear. So we did. My boyfriend was there. He went through my hair. He was a bit too rough and it hurt, but I'm kind of glad because he got whatever was still left out, And they both went through for half an hour. Literally, straight half an hour. And there was nothing. So I went to have a shower. I washed off all the treatment, gave myself a shampoo and conditioner, good old shower, and it felt really good. I felt really clean. But the one thing my mum's hairdresser did say to me is that my scalp had really recovered and looks a lot better, which I'm actually really happy about, because I didn't even realise. I felt cleaner and a lot healthier. And I was happy because I wasn't itchy anymore, which when I was itchy before, I was like really itchy, like I couldn't stop. And I didn't have no urge to do any itching, which was really good. So I was still really upset. I kind of had a bit of a meltdown. I cried to the point where it was a really hot, sticky day in general, and I couldn't cope with the heat. And a mixture of everything, I threw up and ruined the rug in the lounge. So my boyfriend was really kind. He cleaned up my sick, and Mum was really understanding. So whilst I was in the shower, I was kind of thinking, I've got to wait before going back. One of her hairdressers still turned me down. Like, I had lots of really dead split ends, and it really upset me. I was still kind of crying and in the shower, but I thought, no, snap out of it, calm down, and just think everything's gonna be okay. The worst of it's over. The next stage is getting it cut, but you will. Maybe not today, but soon. And then it dawned on me, what if I just try somewhere else? And Mum was on it. She already was on it. So my boyfriend at this point, he came in the bathroom and said, look, everything will be okay. And I said, will it really? And he said, yes it will. So I said, what do you mean? He said, your mum has found a place and she's got you booked somewhere. I said, oh, what, for next week or something? He said, today, 1:30, we need to get going now. And I said, what? Really? So I was at this point, I didn't know whether to be really nervous or excited, because I was excited because I thought a chance to have it cut, but nervous in case they found anything and said, sorry, you can't. Like, for another hairdresser to reject me. Please. So I was a bit more nervous than excited. So my mum takes me in the car whilst my boyfriend stays at mine. He wasn't feeling too well that day, so we let him stay home and rest. So he stayed behind, he rested, and I went in there. I didn't even tell them, because I was worried that if I had told them, they might say just in case we won't do it, and I really wanted it done. So this was last Friday, guys. So the lady hairdresser just kept saying how beautiful I was, how gorgeous and unusual my eyes were, which is kind of cool. So she said, I will give you a wash, cut, blow dry. We were told that's what you asked for. You want the full works. And I said, I mean, yeah. My mum messaged me saying, I told them that you wanted the full works and you deserve it. Go in and have a good haircut. So I was like, thank you so much. And she paid for it as a really nice treat. So that is the story. and I'm so proud. It's so beautiful. She did more than that. So she washed it, cut it, and then used the razor at the end to make sure it was even, and then she dried it. Well, it was actually just gonna be a wash and cut and no dry, but she wanted me to see my hair cut properly, so she dried it with mousse that she had put in there, and then she had to give it a good brush as well, which is great. Sorry for that, it really echoes onto there, so, but yeah. Anyway, so after she gave it a good old brush, she she dried it straight with a really good technique that she taught me, which was really great. And then she straightened it, which I didn't even ask for. She said, I want to show off your haircut, and I really want you to see how good it is and how beautiful you are. She kept calling me princess and complimenting me. I felt like a celebrity in there. Like, all that time without a haircut and then finally getting one. Yeah, I felt really good. So then for the ends of my hair, she put in oil. I felt amazing, and I let her keep the change as a tip because I thought she did an amazing job. So that is the update, and when I show you how to use the heat protection, how well it is, you'll be able to see a better view of my haircut. Well, you can't see much in a moment, but there you go. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have done explaining it. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.